Line done did it, guys. They finally made their own frequency shifter plugin, man. I cannot believe it, bruh. Oh man, freaking, you guys have no idea how long I've been waiting for this moment. I really don't want to waste any more time. I want to get into the studio and I want to test this thing out for myself, man. See what Image Line did with this. So without further ado, let's get into the studio. Man, I have been waiting for this day, bro. Freaking, honestly, the frequency shifter plugin that's native to Ableton is one of the main reasons why I bought Ableton and everything a few months back. Cause, oh my god, just the sheer amount of sound designing that you can do with the frequency shifter plus all the other plugins that it has and everything just made sound design so much fun in Ableton, man. There's still some stuff in FL Studio I love as well for sound design. Like, of course, there's Harmor, you know, the resampling of Edison and all that stuff. There's just nothing like that frequency shifter, man. That shit does so... that shit changes up the sound so freaking good, man. And in such a unique way, too, that I literally was like, bro, like, this is why Ableton for me is the best sound designing kind of DAW. But now, the recent update from FL Studio now... they now put in their own frequency shifter, so I literally have to test this shit out. Now, as far as I know, a frequency shifter is an effect plugin, so we'll pull up the mixer, and we'll find it in the effects plugins. Keep this on insert 1. So where's it at? Where is... there it is! Frequency shifter. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so it honestly kind of... bruh, this thing honestly kind of functions exactly like Ableton's and stuff. Like, there's the 0 point, and then you can go either up or down the hertz and stuff. So, yeah, this is actually pretty cool. It just has its own little knobs and stuff. We'll probably have to test some stuff out. Now, for those of you who are unfamiliar with what a frequency shifter does, it basically, in terms of its name, it shifts the frequencies of the sound either up certain hertz or down certain hertz. So that's the whole reason why right here you have like plus like 200 hertz and like minus 200 hertz and stuff. So a better example is I should show this on the on an EQ. We'll just load up a random bass sound and stuff that I made from scratch. Alright, see, that's a good one. That's a good one. Alright, we'll actually move this one down. And because if you are really unfamiliar with the frequency shifter, if you want to affect only certain frequencies and all stuff, you have to EQ some of the low ends or high ends out that you don't want to be shifted and stuff. Normally, for me personally, when I use a frequency shifter, I don't like the low ends getting shifted up because then it sounds weird. So what I normally do is I'll put an EQ in the front, and I'll cut out all the sub frequencies and a little bit of the bass frequencies. So that way we're only affecting this right here. And to see the effect of what the frequency shifter is going to do, we're going to put another EQ up here. So that way you can see what's going on. See how we're only affecting that right here? That's because we put the EQ beforehand. So now when we put this on, you'll be able to see on the EQ how the frequency shifter basically works and everything. So let's test it out. But you see what's going on right here and everything. As I'm shifting it up, all of these frequencies down here are getting shifted to the 10K hertz and stuff. You even hear some low ends come in, but that we can basically EQ that with the other EQ and stuff. And then when we shift it down, you'll be able to see all the top ends right here are ending up going to the lower hertz and stuff. See how it introduced more subs in there and stuff. Man, see, this works exactly like Ableton's frequency shifter. That's pretty dope. So now we have other options right here. This is 200 hertz. So I bet if we put the 20 kilohertz, that's like 20,000 hertz.
Ooh, see how we're really affecting it now? Now it's going all the way into basically like the 8,000 or 8K hertz frequencies now. It's just nothing but piercing to the ears. So I would say for most bass sound designing and all that stuff, I would say stick to possibly 200 hertz just for minimal changes. Because even on this little sound I'm using, just putting it to 200 hertz going down, that shit sounds crazy compared to what it's normally sounding. That's the original sound right here. This is with the frequency shifter. It just sounds much more dark and much more beefy and stuff, man. So let's try it on something else and everything. Let's try on probably like a rhythm bass I made. Put that to mixer track 1. So this is without the frequency shifter right now. This is without the frequency shifter, and I'm gonna turn it back to 0. Without the frequency shifter, it sounds like this. Now when we put the frequency shifter on and we start shifting, this is what's gonna happen to it. Hey! And put the 20 kilohertz on. Oh my god! That shit sounds crazy right there. Ooh, this is interesting. So we have a frequency shifter HQ and a regular frequency shifter. So what is this one? Oh, okay. So frequency shifter HQ, what that does is practically when you're shifting the frequency, sometimes some of your frequencies get muddy and all stuff as you're shifting it and stuff. So basically what they just made here is that with the frequency shifter HQ, you preserve that high quality sound while still shifting the frequencies around. So that's actually pretty dope. Oh, and they even have a ring modulator. Ooh, the way it stuttered a little bit. So that's dope, man. So this thing is not only a frequency shifter, but it's also a ring modulator as well. And the ring modulator can also be sidechained to something. That is crazy, bro. Image line. You done did good with this one, bro. This was definitely something that I was really looking forward to, man. And oh my god, now that it's here finally, sound designing in FL Studio is about to get a whole lot more interesting and stuff. But yeah, this is definitely dope, man. I really can't wait to be using this a lot more in my sound designing sessions, bro. Crazy.